Alright, quest log. In the shadow of the mountain, meet Sebastian along the coast. Ooh. Let's go speak to Naughty first.
Off on another adventure, are we?
What do you mean you want to come with us for holiday? Darling Aunt Philomena has come all the way from Guernsey! Where?
Guernsey.
The joke is with you, because now you won't be getting any of her goose and gooseberry pie!
Oh. I didn't realize it was the letter.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on
Giraffe?
his
That's
back,
cool.
my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As
Oh
he
no.
fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And
Sounds like
once
a plan.
he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Yeah, we will.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve
Revelio.
all of the praise you have received.
No problem. You're my friend. I got you. Alright. So our main mission is to go here. Oh, what the hell is this? Phoenix Rising. Okay, I gotta go do that. That sounds interesting. That little name of the mission. I gotta check that out. Oh yeah, my stuff's in the corner over there. Gotta change that.
Some exciting news to share.
Just put some of my best stuff on. I always forget to put the best stuff on sometimes. 93. Yep, 93 is a pretty big jump. 100. Oh. Oh, it's still locked. Level 35. It's not that big of a jump though. 92. Ooh, 95 is a big jump though. It's not that big of a jump, but it's a jump. Should definitely go sell my stuff soon. Alright, let's change myself back into whatever the hell I was wearing. Scarf. These blue gloves, I believe. No mask. Did I have glasses on by any chance? I can't remember. I think I had gold-rimmed glasses on or something like that. I think I had like these on or some shit. No hat. Oh, challenges, 71%. Got something new around here somewhere. Down here. Ooh, we got this pumpkin Halloween mask. Be under face wear? Right? Or is it like headgear? Or like, what is it? Can you take my hood off? There we go. Oh, shit. Look at me. You think I'll rock this for a while? Where's my loom at? Can you go grab some animal byproducts real quick? Alright, I got a bunch of byproducts. Let's see what I can upgrade now. Oh. Yeah, I should be able to go level 2 for a few of my stuff at least. No, mooncalf fur. Yeah, that's good, right? Yeah, I got like a level 2 for most of my gear.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke.
I think I might take
Professor
off the
Weasley
pumpkin
said
helmet
you had
after
an
this.
idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Better go rescue
Well,
it.
I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Alright. Oh, stuck. Go search the cave, you say. Oh, look at that. These are taking me all to the south of the map. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to follow the main quest. Or I could go do this. You know what? This one is still on this side of the map, so we'll go do that one instead. You're pressing the wrong bumper. And yeah, and then once we go to the other side of the map, we'll be able to do the main mission, Sky is the Limit, and Phoenix Rising. So let's go and do this one first. This one's still on this side of the map, at least.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh, let's take the helmet off. I forgot.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, well, he could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the Ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the Ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl.
Alright.
See you soon.
Alright, this just sets up the mission. How much y'all want to bet the catacomb is on the south of the map? Alright. I think I have to follow the main mission for now. And we can get as close as possible. We can do this real quick as well. It's right here.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Where am I going? This way.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio.
What do you want me to do?
Confringo. Revelio.
Alright, I need to find the tallest one first. That's the shortest.
Confringo!
Damn it, I'm not close enough. Off the map a little bit. No! It blocked it.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Yep, we got it. And some landing platforms. Alright, now let's figure out how the hell to get to the other side of this. Alright. Some sort of road right here, as you can see. This connects into it when you go over here. I don't think that's the cave that I want to go down to. I think that's a dungeon kind of cave.
Revelio.
I'll change these back.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk.
Revelio.
Alright. Got a lot of enemies around here. Got a new enemy type there, Fortified Troll. Really?
Revelio.
Alright. I'm just using... I'm just gonna hide my way into this. There's more enemies in here. Yep.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
There's other stuff here.
Petrificus totalis.
Go and patrol. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Revelio.
No! Really?
Revelio.
I was going well until it wasn't.
I should investigate. Confringo.
Really? I missed.
Revelio.
Alright. What we got in here? I don't know how the hell you would get to that. No, it's not important.
Revelio.
Alright, these guys seem to have not heard shit all after exploding a whole ass barrel on their friend. We're just gonna
We'll reclaim.
Take them out quietly. Ooh, there's a boss up there.
Revelio.
Alright, we got 4 guys. One's facing this way over here. One's facing that door. One's facing my way. One's facing this. 4 different ways. Need this fucker to turn around.
What was that?
Patricus Totalis.
Feel as though I'm not alone.
Revelio.
Heard that. Bet someone heard it. Oh, no. That's the boss. The fact that I can stealth take out bosses is so, so amazing. Oh, why are you shooting down there? Shoot up there.
Revelio.
Is somebody there? Hello? What?
Oh my god! He looked faced. It looked like he was faced the other way.
Revelio.
He looked like he was facing the other way for a sec.
Rock to blame.
That's. It is what it is, you know? Hold up, before we go forward. Something. Oh, I missed something down there, too. God damn. It's definitely a place I'm gonna have to come back to after. Oh, what's this ladder? Alright, I'm getting what I thought I missed. Alright, now we go forward.
Revelio.
Posting along. Visit... Oh, visit the coast, okay.